Okay, we lived out in the country, down a pike. When it was Wednesday, everywhere else it was just Tuesday out there. At that time, I mean, we were way back. Well, that's the first one of them two snows that came in 1948, 19 inches. And it snowed us in, everything was just snowed in. And Daddy said, they won't never another one of these snows catch us up this pipe. 1 week later came a 20-inch snow. We stayed snowed in for, it seemed like a month. I don't know. It was a long time. And that spring, he came to town and bought some property, and we moved in December of 1948. Well, I made friends with a fellow right around the corner from us there who worked here at the drive-in. And that's how I got started. He called me one afternoon, they had somebody didn't show up or something. And back then we washed windshields. And that's what I started out doing, was washing windshields over here at the drive-in. And they, I guess 2 years later, maybe 3 years later, they taught me to run the projectors. Back then, you went through an extensive training period, to run projectors. Now, someone can run them in 30 minutes. But then from that, they made me the manager of the Pine Valley Drive-in out on the north side of town.
How long was Pine Valley there? It wasn't there very long, was it? Just a few years?
The Pine Valley was built in 1947, and it closed in 1954, I believe it was. 53 or 4. It was on the wrong side of town, so I amounted to. And when it closed, it became Melody Park.
Oh,
that bumper stickers over there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
We closed it as a drive-in and made it Melody Park.
Okay. It was relatively small compared to the Starlite, too, wasn't it?
Yeah. The Pine Valley would only hold a little bit over 200 cars. Starlite was 525 cars. And but anyway, I managed the Pine Valley for a year, maybe a year and a half, and in 1953, August the 4th, he called, my boss, Mr. Champion, called me and wanted me to come see him. I thought, well, I've done something. I don't know what in the world I've done. But anyway, he had fired the manager at the drive-in, and he made me the manager at the Starlight. At the time, I was 19-year-old, and that was unheard of, that a 19-year-old was the manager of a place like that drive-in theater. Most theater managers were 50, 48, or 55, or something like that. And I was just a whippersnapper, so to speak. But I opened and closed it for 22 years. And they, I guess I encountered everything that you could encounter in the way of trouble, except drugs. There was no drugs back then. And I never had a hand put on me. Today, you wouldn't last 30 days, someone would have you shot.